Welcome everyone to this week's this month non-farm payroll live trading and analysis. My name is NFP. I'm a forex trader and I'm here to help you becoming a better forex trader. As of popular demand, I'm here today. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can hear me. Great. So as of popular demand, you guys have asked me to come here. I'm here. Let's do this. Boom. So everyone, welcome you very much welcome. I would then just put on some music in the background. That would be great. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? Doing well, as always. So Karen, hi. How are you? So let's have a game plan. Let's go through the general things about NFP. What is our rules of engagement? How do we then move ahead? How do we trade this? Are we going to trade it at all? Well, that is what I would kind of what we will discuss soon. Okay, so what is a non-farm payroll? Non-farm payroll is the measurement of the numbers of workers in the US excluding farm workers, because they are very seasonal, they vary a lot, so it's not a very stable picture on the workforce. So it is non-farm payroll, meaning everyone else except the farms workers, which it's about 80% of the workers in America. Great, fantastic. Why is this important? Because the Fed is looking at it. It is an economic indicator of how the US economy is doing, is an indicator on potential future inflation, which is then ahead is also the most key important information that will then lead to inflation, that might then lead to increase in interest rates. There's two things the Fed, what I really care about, is two things that the Fed looking at is, one, it is the labor market and the inflation. So those two things are very important for us to look at. So as we are coming in today, we are definitely having to have a look at it. That's why it's important, and it can spark some volatility, some up or down. So let's go and see how that goes. Hello, gambler. Today's bank holiday. Yeah, I know. And that is one of my disclaimers, is that there is a volatility. A lot of banks are not in business today, so you might have seen there's not a lot of volatility today, but that was one of the disclaimers today. This is only because you guys wanted me to be here, so I'm here for you guys, trying to help you out. So we shall see how far and how long this is gonna go, but yeah. So first of all, this is an important site for you to look at. This is the total non-farm, and if we are looking into what has happened in the past year, this is full employment. Okay, this is where we want to be. The question then becomes, how far away are we from this number of 152,000? We are, I would say, somewhere on the way. We are kind of halfway. So what's really missing? Why are we not here? Why are we not back at full employment? Well, first of all, we had COVID, and a lot of people was either laid off or sent home from the service industry, hospitality, hotels, restaurants, such stuff. So for us to really understand and plan when we are going to be back at full employment and when we're going to be hooray about America again, it is when the service industry is getting back on track. Okay, how is this important for you? Very important, because that can influence your trading long term, short term, of how you would play it out. Okay, so we are not there yet. We are We are somewhere along the way, but we have kind of stagnated out. Then I want to mention to you the seasonal weekly jobless claims. Okay, another key ingredient into this one is that the higher the claims, the more unemployed people there is. So you really want this one to fall as much as possible. So as we can see, we are falling. We are kind of flattening out, and we're not as low as we were pre-COVID, but we are somewhere somehow. So the red line is the moving average, and the blue dotted line is the weekly claims. So it's not there yet. We are still not there, but we want to get further down. Now, we have ADP, which is also part of this equation, the average daily, average daily pay. Sorry, ADP, unemployment change, sorry. ADP is coming later today. That was only 51,517,000. Below expectations. So that is putting a damper onto my expectations for today, but still very much important to know. So what are we expecting now? The expectations from the FX read is apparently 647,000, almost double than last time. I have been seeing somewhere between 550 and 600. I think it was. No. Okay, sorry. This is actually right. So I was thinking the number should be around 650 to 700,000. Somewhere in between that range. That is my personal discretion there. Only my opinion. Now, what does that mean? If the number is, how much does it miss? If it misses with more than 50,000, it is, I would call it a greater number. And if it misses with more than 50,000 on the lower side, it is a great number. And that is going to spark a lot of volatility. But if it's just near, around, if it's almost the same price, if it's almost the same, we might not want to be able to get some volatility. So then the question becomes, where are we right now, right today, at this very moment? I will look at euro dollar. We are currently 1st of April. We currently have a double bottom. We currently have a higher high, and we currently have a higher low. So for me personally, this is the best time to get in for monthly trades for April. Okay, so even though if you are coming in here and you are wondering what is going on, let me tell you, I'm now planning, I've been planning for the past week, by the way, of adding buys to euro dollar. I'm thinking dollar's gonna fall. I'm thinking Aussie going up, euro going up, pound going up, New Zealand dollar going up, USD CAD falling. So this is prime time, okay? I just saw someone, guys, that is advertising for someone else's YouTube Telegram channel. I understand the hustle, but this is not the time and the place and the channel to do that with. If you want to come here and promote your own stuff, I will block you and send you somewhere else. If you want new people to come into your trading channel, you need me then first to become a very good member of your channel. I will then go for it, and I will help you out getting new clients to that channel. But when you're just coming in, this is just spam. So I can't have anyone in this channel, in this chat, saying come to my channel when I believe 90% of you guys are just spamming and teaching wrong stuff. So once that is set, if we go into euro dollar, I will put out my support and resistance lines of areas of where I want to buy. I pointed out yesterday where I wanted to buy, and it was around 1760. It was around 1750, and it was around 1740. Is USD strong or weak? It doesn't matter what it has been. It all depends what is your plan, where it's gonna go. Okay? Where do you think it's gonna go? That is the other question. Let's go to DXY then. I've already said we have a double top. We have a lower low on the 1 hour, and then I'm expecting a lower high, and then fall. So I am expecting this one to fall. What about USD yen and USD? I'm currently going to go through USD. We can go to USD yen, but people, I do very much welcome you to join the channel and to follow me over more than just today, because USD yen might not be the one that is good over long term, but lately it's been fantastic. I applaud everyone that has followed the process, but generally speaking, it is mostly range bound, is mostly frustrating, and mostly you would lose money. That is my personal opinion, but lately it has defined me. It has gone against what I think normally, but yeah, great. So I think it should hold 93 or 93.10 or 20. If it goes above 93.30, I am no longer interested. I am hands off. See, now we have rules of engagement, now we have plans, and now we know what to do. Even before we have the number. We don't know what the number is, but that's how you plan ahead. Trading goal today is closed, so it's Easter today. So if you are in the western part of the world, I guess, there is a holiday for today. Most of the trading is closed today, except FX, and some is closed on Monday, but back on Tuesday for everyone. But yeah, a lot is closed today. It's banking holidays across the board. Where did I find that? Let's see. Did I just put it? Well, somewhere. So trading hours. Easter 2021. So I guess, yeah. So as you can see, Nasdaq it's closed. 2nd of April is closed today. Nasdaq and New York Stock Exchange is closed today, and the bond market closes at noon. Okay. So I can't know if I can show you this though, but it will be my personal. We'll see if we can find it for you first. So because I don't want to show you all my goodies, all my personal emails. Trading hours. Let's see if I can find that. So here's Vantage. Vantage sent me something here, where you have, this is 2nd of April today. Gold and silver is closed. FTSE and all those is closed. Just pause to read. And UK oil, nat gas, gas, oil, copper, cotton, all those things is closed. And this is then Monday. And this will be closed on Monday. Most indexes, most stock exchanges are closed on Monday. But then oil and gas will be open on Monday again. So it will be a halfway, half-rounded Monday. But still. So I have told you then my bias. I'm looking for USD falling, and we can go to USD yen, which is of popular opinion. Okay, I would say, generally speaking, because of dollar, I'm expecting this one to fall. Now, is it uptrend? And I'm not going to lie. To you. It's an uptrend. Currently, this is a range. Is this a broken range? I wouldn't take it for face value. I would then say, okay, since you have broken lower, give me another one. Give me a new lower low. That is when I know that I'm more safe, because right now it can just be a fake out or whatever you call it, guys. It can just be, yeah. So in my eyes, yes, it has broken previous support. So in an uptrend, you're looking for support to be broken. So that would mean price coming back to this one because it broke that one. And therefore, it will use that as resistance. I will try to do it again. As it goes higher, you come down to support. Support is broken, coming back to previous one. That is the first attempt, second attempt. I would rather take that attempt other than anything else. So right now, this is the first one. First attempt. Okay, that's an indication at least. And how you would then be a much better trader is if you can follow up. Because if you sell now and it goes higher, you look like a fool. Good morning, Ahmad. Good morning. So generally speaking, because of dollar, I'm thinking this should fall, but then it's also yen. So it's, let's see, what can I use? Do you have Ferrari, right? You guys have Ferraris. So if you want to trade, if you want to drag race with your Ferrari, so if you take your Ferrari, you go to a drag race and you race against another Ferrari, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the Ferrari race? Who is going to win? Is it the Ferrari or is it the Ferrari? Okay. So why wouldn't you then why would you raise a fiat instead? So I would then say, generally speaking, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, New Zealand dollar, pound dollar, all goes up on the same news. So we are, so as a pool of currencies, this moves together normally, generally speaking. When this rise, something has to fall. Aha. The dollar and yen falls. So you want to trade those ones against each other. Dollar against Aussie, dollar against CAD, dollar against New Zealand, but not within the same pool and not within the same pool. Because if you do fractions in school, if you have a good math teacher, if you have 1 divided by 1 equals 1. But if both then moves, it's still 1. Those are stronger. Both are stronger. But if you then have the opposite going, Aussie dollar, then you would have maybe 1 divided by 2. And then you have a change of 0.5. Ta-da! That is a change. And then you can follow that change instead of just getting the same equal value all the time. Now, that has not been the case as of late, as of dollar has been strong and it has been weak. Fantastic, great. But right now, wait for a lower low. Use this opportunity today to make this a great opportunity to sell. Yes. I do agree that the yen so far lately has turned into Honda or Toyota. So I have already gone through some reasons of NFP, okay? The NFP is the most important indicator, one of the most important indicator, because it can indicate inflation and that can indicate rise in interest rates that we're all looking for. Are we going to change interest rates at any point? Because that is the mother of all market sentiments, okay? Really important. I'm dollar bears. I am looking for this one to fall. I've already seen a lower low, lower high situation. So I want price to come back up to 93 area and then fall. And I hope we can use NFP for that. This is not a fast moving strategy. This is not taking the advantage of the small currents, but I can try to show you with my little small bitty strategy that I trade that this day today can be potentially, if everything goes well, can be the catalyst for a 500 pip move. So this might be the start. And I have seen all the ingredients just falling together. So, yes, sir. Based upon ADP, we expect a poor data, isn't it? No. Based upon the stimulus checks, based upon seasonality, based upon those things, we are expecting almost double than last time. Last month was really bad. It was really poor rating, and it was underperforming. So we are expecting the market to kick back this month. Okay. So Kyron asked for pound dollar. Okay, we can do pound dollar. I have done euro dollar already. We are looking into coming back to this price. Great. Pound dollar. I gave this chart to my mentorship students earlier today. I hope you have seen that PDF. I think it's like, is it 70 pages of research that I've given you? I hope it's value for you. I spent a lot of time in it, so I hope it's not for wasted. 70 pages for you to read, for you to try to understand. And I forgot to do the summary. And maybe there was a summary there. I hopefully I also gave you guys a summary. So I would think 138 is a great support. So if it falls hard down to 38, that would be great for me. If it falls further, okay, I would not trade it below 37.60. Okay, that might be too far. It's 40 pips down. Okay, great, but you don't risk more than 1%, right? You guys are in control. You guys are expert. You guys have done this so many times that you know every single time what kind of trading you are supposed to do, and you're also how you're supposed to be trading, and where to put your stop loss. Great, fantastic. So I'm thinking 140 for the pound dollar, not today, but generally speaking, within the next week. And don't trade it below 137.60. And there you have your range. Is it turning bullish? And it can definitely fall from here. And if we go into the monthly pivots, we are looking at price of around 148. And you're wondering, what buy price? Was it the best price to buy in April? Oh, that was a buy price, 137. Why do I know 137? Because through my analysis somewhere here, they were thinking of, yeah, 137 is the price to look for support. I don't know where it said it, but it's somewhere here. It doesn't really matter, does it? 137. So it's all we have all been waiting for that price, and now it's reversed that price. So it was all pre-planned. We all knew it ahead. If we just did your research. Jelly says buy there. Okay. That is totally your personal opinion. So we have 4 minutes left. That is great. What's wrong with this music today? It's supposed to be hip hop, not like other things. So I use FX Streets, and I will then open up some other calendars to see which one is fastest. Investing.com I think also has one that's pretty fast, economic calendar, though I'm not affiliated with any one of those people. But as you can see here, United States, United Kingdom, Germany, Switzerland, all of these people has bank holiday today. Just have that in mind. So 2 minutes left to non-farm payrolls. Also remember the ADP, average daily earnings as well. So yeah, we are looking into those. Because most important, of course, is non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. So you're expecting a fall in employment rate. That is great. That is good. That is indicating improvement in the economy. I think Euro still will be up next week. I do agree with that sentiment. So we have half a minute left. Let me check what the time is right now. It is 28:14:15. So we have 1 hour and 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Okay. Do not risk money you cannot afford to lose. Trading Forex is risky, and I'm only here to help you guys not stress, not trade overtrade, and only using support and resistance so that you're getting good entries for next week. I've also shown you where you should take your stop loss and get the heck out if it was too bad. It doesn't really matter. Do not lose money that you definitely shouldn't lose. So there we go. We will then go down 15 minutes maybe, just for it to be a bit more volatile. Okay, we are good to go. Ready, set, go. 1 hour left. So where do you think it's gonna go? Is there a V pattern on GU? Yes, there is a V pattern on GU. So for everyone who is here, please subscribe to this channel. I will make a weekly forex forecast tomorrow. I will be live on Sunday, and I'm live pretty much every day. So I hope you guys will enjoy those services for free here on YouTube. All you need to is subscribe to the channel with the bell, and you will be notified. We are out. What is it? Non-5. Wow! Whoa! Dude! 916k? Wow! We got our first entry there. Shit, mate. That is substantial. Non-farm payrolls. 916,000. That's beyond my imagination. We're gonna have double bearishness. If we don't get double bearishness, I don't know what's gonna happen. We hit my first sell zone here. Okay, great. Like, if that doesn't happen, I don't know what's happened. That is ridiculous. Crazy. I'm actually literally shocked. I think this is the biggest difference I've seen in my trading career. And I'm not joking with you. I've been trading for so many years now. Yeah, I can't even imagine this. Shit. All right, fantastic news then. So America is doing very great at the moment. America is at the moment not doing well too poorly. Let's go through the numbers again. We have currently some range. We'll see how things goes, but still. Do you remember the levels I've told you guys about? We have the non-farm payrolls at 19,000, 916,000. Well above consensus, about previous. Way above that. We have average hourly earnings coming in at 4.2. Okay, that is a contradiction, but okay. We have our participation a bit up, so that is great. A bit higher participation rate. And average hourly earnings month over month is down 0.1%. Was expecting plus 0.2, but okay. Then unemployment rate came in on target at consensus at 6%. That is absolutely ridiculous. See, we have green candle on the Aussie dollar. We have currently struggling on the euro. I think they're trying to find buyers. Pound is also reacting with a red candle on the 15-minute time frame, and pound yen was going higher. New Zealand is reacting by going higher, and USD CAD reacted by going a bit higher, but I also think that is about I think that is just about finding sellers. So there's a couple of things that maybe I haven't told you guys. I don't fear news. I'm not scared now. I am happy now. I'm content now. Why? Because I'm doing this for 7 years. Why? Because I believe news goes in my favor anyways. If it's a bad news, it will just go up to come down to sell. But if I'm totally wrong, I'm out and I don't even lose a lot of money. The second thing that I would then say is this is fantastic. So I think I don't know what just I'm actually speechless. I should have prepared some kind of speech for this, but please give this this YouTube video a like. This is the first one for everyone, I guess, and but yeah, be patient. Have your orders in. You should already be in if you traded those levels I mentioned for you ahead. That's totally up to you. But yeah, I'm free. We have 4 minutes into the news, and it's going our way. The other question is, what is going to happen next? There is going to be 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and then 1 hour pullback. So if you go down to the 1 minute, sorry, you go down to the 1 minute, you can see the reaction here. It goes down, goes up, and then we had a pullback here. The pullback was very little. It was barely anything at all, and it was just 23%. Then you're expecting price not to go below 70.30 on New Zealand. Let's go to euro. We have here we don't expect it to go lower than 17.64 for it to still be bullish. So we shall see. Okay, I will block you, Robbie. You're such an ass. I told you earlier, but okay. So I just blocked Robbie. I gave you one warning, and then you come back again and give me another things about your Forex Telegram channel. You can come to my channel if you want to. That's not the point. The point is I don't understand. I don't know what you guys are doing. If you're scamming people, if you're fooling people, if your strategy is how I would play, because we play professionally, we play with rules, and look at that euro. I love this. And we take good trading decisions. We don't go around and do whatever. So I don't know what your trading strategy is. So if you can tell me, you can privately send me a message. I will come to your channel. I will see what you do. But if then, I can't promote you. I can't have you on my channel doing such stupid things. But yeah, will USD go up? No, I don't think so. It's gonna fall, and I already mentioned to you before this NFP happened, 93 was supposed to be my resistance, or 93.13, 15, and it held the first one. Great. Boom. Fantastic. All right. Fantastic. Great. If you're wondering what reactions you're expecting of the market, okay, let's go back to that. How would you trade NFP? How is NFP your goal getter? How do you then play this thing after all these years? Okay, I will tell you the secret. traders exits before NFP so they don't have any risk in NFP. Okay? Rule number 1, get out before NFP. Number 2, if it's a good number, you can send it opposite firstly, as what happened here, so you can get a better entry. Second of all, you hold. You don't exit now. I entered some entries and entered some trades now during NFP, but I'm gonna go hold it for the rest of April, hopefully. Okay, that is the secret sauce. You need to have a strategy. You need to do this a lot of times, most probably on demo, and if you do this enough times, you see when market overreacts and reacts wrongly. Yes, you are going up and down in your trading account, but you need to understand how it works. So, congratulations, brothers, with your entries around 138. I gave you guys that. How is pound dollar going? Pound dollar is going great. Came back to the buy price I wanted us to do. Surely your order should be open. If it doesn't, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Then we just look for a new higher high, higher low. Continuation higher. Do you intake fundamentals? David, can you please specify what do you mean by fundamentals? Because there is a couple of three different definitions of fundamentals. I don't know if you have my version of fundamentals. If you believe fundamentals is news, then you're on the wrong track. I will educate you. If you believe fundamentals is central banking policy, if you believe macroeconomics, if you believe what do you call it? Political belts, how everything is structured together. Yes, then we can talk fundamentals. Then I intake in fundamentals, but fundamentals is not news. Fundamentals is not NFP. That is maybe a South African guy that invented that thing, but I absolutely hate that thing of that version of it, because that's not fundamentals. That's just people fooling you. That's just people tricking you. That's just people out there for the short term, and is absolutely crazy risky to have a one lot trade or order on a $500 account. It's absolutely crazy, and that's how you lose money. I'm trying to teach you how to steadily every single day take a step higher as we go higher, and then we trade with the trend for the next month, maybe until May even, and then that's where the real money is. I do use COT report, yes. I do NFP report, jobless, IMFs, EIA, OPEC. Yeah, I do all those. I even make an analysis report for my mentorship students on 71 pages for April upon things they need to understand. How do I use the macro analysis to decide what pair to trade and direction? Okay, welcome, first of all, David. I do appreciate the question. So, how do you then take that into account? You have to start with the most important thing is interest rates and central banking policy. That is the highest thing you can do. That is the driver of everything else. The central bank then manipulates, as you guys call it, so manipulates prices and the economy into the direction they want it to go. Right now, they're trying to give a lot of money to the economy so that they can reboost. What does that lead to dollar doing? Should at least be bearish. What will then happen in the economy? Generally speaking, it will improve after some time. I think I can't remember the delay, if it's 9 months or if it's 1.5 years, but it will take some time. The central bank policy of Fed is going to be changed in 2023 or 4. So there's a horizon now of 2 to 3 years before we will see any change. So far, at least. Then that is your basis. So if you think then we're going to be dollar bearish for the next 3 years, that's how easy it was. Now, the economic indicators, the NFP, the rate change, not the rate changes, the oil changes, all the other things is just big picture. There's a lot of different indicators of how the economy is doing it, and traders doing it for that matter. And you all come down to one zoop of one pot of information that you know, and you extract that, see pros and cons, where we're going, and then evaluate where are we in the economy, in the business cycle. Okay, we have, yeah, I can't remember all this thing, but I probably think this is then recession, this is boom, and this is what we call, I don't know, recovery or something. Recovery. So where are we right now? I think we are somewhere here. But you don't know that you're on the top before it kind of falls down again. Okay, so we have gone through COVID. We are struggling. Everything is not nice, but we are trying to go higher. And in that cycle higher, there's a lot of waves. Okay, so we might be in that higher wave, might have a downturn some months, and sometimes it will be very great. That comes back to something called seasonality. Okay, seasonality. That means throughout the year, for like the farmer in America, he will plant probably beginning, and he will harvest probably the end. And in the middle, he will probably have to harvest again. So there's a cycle every year, every season has its own cycle. So for April, the cycle is Aussie, Canadian, New Zealand, Euro, Pound, commodities, gold, oil, nat gas goes higher. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Euro, Pound going higher. Oil, gold, copper, silver. Commodities. In the same cycle, if we go money into those currencies, there will need to go money out of somewhere. So dollar, yen, Swissy will then fall. So the best pairs to trade is dollar against the commodities, but not against each other. That would normally lead to a range. It doesn't always happen, but it can happen. So how do you use the macroanalysis? You use the macroanalysis to create a direction in your trading. You wait then for a technical analysis to agree with your macro. It doesn't always do that. For dollar, the macro has been great. Let's see. The macro was dollar falling, rising, and I'm expecting falling. Okay, so the macro has been down all the way until 2021, which was expected. This is because of taxation. And they have to take profit, and show their clients that they've made a lot of money. Ding, 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 ding. Then they will start need to re-engage again. It happens around April. The stock market, the S&P, has the best month throughout the year in April, as far as I remember. So if you are in any of those, that is where you should go. I don't know which stock to trade. I can tell you how you're going to find them, but I'm going to tell you which ones, because that's totally up to you. But we as traders have to adapt to that season. Now, if I'm telling you 1st of April, I'm going to sell dollar. It's been rising for 3 months, by the way. Am I crazy? Is that crazy to do that? No, because if I don't have a plan, I will fail. And if there's no plan to fail, I fail to plan, and I will probably lose. Okay? So, the most important thing you can do is create a fundamental bias, up or down at all, it doesn't matter, and stick to it. Depending, the market will then give you the profits you will deserve, depending if the market agrees with you. But stick to your process. Only got 13 likes with all this beautiful piece of information. I'm just giving out where things is gonna go. Okay, cool, great. 13 likes today, great. I will take that. So, for the NFP today, this is the most important thing as of this month. We have the start of the month. We have 2nd of April. Everything is turning around, going lower. Okay, so far, it's actually quite good. So this is the best time to start trading. And I won't say that you should be trading at different other times of the month, but this is when things starts. That's why I'm here with you guys today, to give you a head start into a better trading. April ends on the 30th. Yes. So Ahmad, yes, I do believe pound is gonna be strongest. Do I have to graph that? Maybe. I don't know what you mean, David. Can you graph that with like? I do hope you subscribed though, bro, so you can track me if I was right or wrong. Just for accountability, and also because I'm trying to give you more value in the future. But Euro USD would go up to 1820. That's very short term. Why would we only go up to there? Why not 125, 120, and then 125? General speaking. Sorry, do it again. 125, 120. Isn't that a better thing to do though? So if you guys are more into that, that would be pretty much better than 1822. I think that is just too short term, Sanjay. And if you are a professional, you just don't take profits so early. Fauzi Bhakti says, you just gave an expensive knowledge, sir. Yes, I do, and it has come at a cost for myself as well. I have been I've failed through this trading thing. I'm not a golden boy. I do have a master's degree, by the way. I do am an economist. I should at least know these things. But yeah, it has come at a cost, and I'm giving it to you guys for free. So you also guys are going to be winners. You will win. You are gonna win if you never ever give up. Should you buy Euro USD now? I can tell you. I already gave out where I would like things to go, have to happen, and it happened. Sorry. Price has already gone to where it's supposed to go to get your entry. I don't give you short-term trades. I don't give you bad trades. I only give you the direction. I give you probably also sometimes entry, but also give you the patience. I've turned around a guy that was trading left and right all the time, going against, going with, going against, up and down, left and right. Doesn't really matter where it was going, because things was moving, he was trading. Now, he's waiting, patient as a lion. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna be lions. Do you know what lions do? They wait for the easiest bait. Not the fastest, not the middle, but the slowest one. Just the easiest fruit. Don't force things in the market. You would just get hurt. And if you're thinking of shorting euro dollar now, I will be angry if you do that. Just looking for a break at 1893 and the reversal at weekly euro. Okay. there's always a chance, but also be at the right side. So let's go into something I do love to look at sometimes. It doesn't really matter anything at all. But this is retail traders. Retail traders have now massively started to short Australian dollar again, even though it's rising. They're starting to sell the Aussie dollar. Great. Don't do it. If you are one of those that is starting to sell euro dollar, Aussie dollar, pound dollar, New Zealand dollar, you're on the wrong train. I'm sorry, bros. No, if you buy dollar CAD, and we're already starting to turn into shorting New Zealand. We're already starting to short pound dollar, which is the wrong way. Okay, why is this the wrong way? It's because of my bias, personal opinion. But let's see who's gonna win in the end, right? Who's gonna be the winner in the end? Me or you? I have 7 years of experience. What do you have? And we have already turned around first and now need a higher high. I would then need a higher low. We have low volume today. And yeah, great, good game. Great. That means so Fauci says do not sell mean buy doesn't mean buy now. That means not for the entire month, I think. You shorted pound dollar. Okay. I'm wondering why. Okay. If you were to short pound dollar, okay? If I'm going to give you any kind of clue, so I'm not going to be sassy with you, okay? Let me give you my personal experience, okay? There's a video on my YouTube channel if you want to double check. But this is the place you're supposed to short. When? On Monday. I think that's Monday. That's Monday. Monday. That's when you shorted no price other than not this price, not this price, not this price, not that price. Specifically 138.35. Nothing else. Okay? When you shorted that, you then said this is gonna go lower. This is your short plan. That is where the professionals are trading. If you are selling now, I'm sorry, bro, but it's late. You're already supposed to be out at break even, or you took profit here or whatever. But if you're back here now, you should be break even or out. So don't trade against the trend or the reversal of the market. And now you know you sold it. Great. Take that lessons. Go through your trading tonight. You have today. You have a lot of time, right? Go through your trading. Go through your entries. Was it really worth it? And then I have a secret sauce for you. I know exactly when I'm going to buy and where I'm going to sell for next week. If price comes down to 138 again on Monday, I'm going to be a buyer. 1000%. Why? Because that is the support that I've already identified. Okay? And then I can go to my monthly pivot points. I use pivot points. And it says, okay, 141. I will take profit at 141 around April. But I also know that we might go higher than that. So I will every day look for buys. I will every week look for buys. Every month look for buys. That means today is my monthly trade. I'm going to hold it. What is your view on pound yen? Okay, we can do pound yen. True, I'm not out of market early. Just wait for next week. Do you use multiple time frames? I don't know what you mean by multiple time frames, but yeah, I do 4 hour and 1 hour, and nothing in between, I guess. What else? Where else? Where are we? Thank you guys for everyone who's new here today. Please give this a like. I'm trying go through the video. I've given a lot of knowledge throughout this video, and give it a subscribe. That's free. Everything is free here. And if you really want to support the channel, it's up to you. If you want to get my mentorship, that's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you you should, but if you want to. It's only for those who wants to. Only for those who needs to. That's everything about that. And there's a $100 offer if you go to my Discord channel. Link in the description somewhere. If you go to my Discord channel, there's $100 off. That's up to you. So far for next week, I'm thinking those two prices before even looking at the pivot points. But okay, great. And I would think 152.20 and then higher. As long as this is going higher, I'm great. But for April, I think yen is pretty overextended short-wise. So it can turn bullish. I'm just having the opinion of what if it does? What if? That is my fear. What if? So I'm mostly hoping for dollar to fall more than yen, because yen has been falling so much so far. 138.82. Okay, so Jayla, it is 138.08. The last digit is a fraction, so it doesn't really matter. It's like a cent. It's less than 1 pip, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then 137.92. Great. Heartache. See, guys, this is the guy I'm talking about. This is the guy, Heartache, that I've turned around to becoming a terrific, amazing forex trader. So yeah, it's now way more patience than a turtle. So there you are. Yes, if you go back in this video, I was absolutely lost for words. I didn't have any words whatsoever for it. So yeah, it's really amazing. And I think we're gonna go higher, and I probably would think you're going to 155. Okay, great. Gold is closed today, by the way, people, first of all, and there might be a gap up on Monday. Just have that in mind. And I think we're gonna go higher. I see a double bottom, and then I think we're gonna go higher. So 17, 13, 15 maybe, and then higher, or it will just continue. There's two strategies. One is to wait for a good price. The other one is to go down to 15 minutes. Sorry, I will redo that again. 15 min support and resistance. How does that look like? Let me do it for you. 15 minutes time frame, support and resistance. Okay, you go by the low. You go by the previous highs. Previous high, buy. Previous high, nothing. Previous high, something. And then you just buy as you go higher. What do you think about pound dollar? I have just gone through pound dollar quite a many times, so please go back in this video. There's a lot of things for you there. Yeah, I'm getting a bit spent. I don't know why. I've been here for 1 hour now, people. Please support the the king, the Viking. People call me Viking today. I don't know why. But NFP payroll is positive for USD. Why is gold going higher? It's just my general thought, and it's a double bottom. I think we're gonna go higher because of the improving economics. But we might never get buyers on gold. We haven't got buyers on gold on the COT report for ages. So COT report, which is then the going into the big traders, what they are doing, hedge fund managers. Sorry, I was a bit lost for words there. And then we go into net positions, take away that, take away maybe that one, that one, that one, that one. So as you can see, all the way through 2021, we've just been falling, falling, and falling. So we were up at 16,000, and now we are just down to 43,000 in long positions. And as you can see here on the long side only, there have been a lot of profit taking coming in, something lately, not much, but something is always nice. And shorts coming in. So there has been a change from buyers taking profit into shorts. So be aware of that. Also, because of US, it has instead going into 10-year T-note instead. The US Treasury bond with 10-year expiring. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Oh, investor, how are you? Hey, bro. So everyone, welcome to my family. We are a group of professional traders. We are trading for the long term, holding for the long term, and we don't do itty bitty small trades. We start out with itty bitty small trades, but hold them for long term, for bigger profits. I had back in December, November, December to December to December, I had 10,000 pips. Shorting dollar. 10,000 pips. Can you do that with your day trading? Great. Still alive. Oh, amazing. Did you see the number, bro? It's like it's crazy. It's 19,000, 916,000. It's unbelievable. Right? So if you want to be a part of the gang that catches the big pips, then please make sure to stay along and join the course tomorrow, the weekly forecast tomorrow. And well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this weekend because are we open on Monday? I also want some vacation this weekend, by the way. I'm actually working 7 days a week for you guys. So maybe I will take it off tomorrow. And maybe do it on Monday instead, maybe, actually, to be honest. You used Wayne's pivot points. It's because I know the guy that made him, Joe. He's a fantastic dude. Why do I use them? Because I have found profitability in it. Is it a good indicator? It's the only indicator I use. If you use RSI, MACD, all those other things, I have not found profitability in it. So I hope you don't do it because I don't. So I only use support and resistance, trends, reversals, and pivot points for my targets. Hi everyone, which indicators can help me trade gold? I would say pivot points and fib, 50% retracement. But don't do RSI, dudes. Okay, please be a bit better than that. Okay, don't do your RSI. I hate when people do that. I cringe. That's what keeps me awake at night. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I will post on Sunday or if I'll post on Monday, or because it takes what is it, 4 hours to make a 10-minute video. It takes me 4 hours to make, by the way, people. So yeah, that is that. Is there anything else we want to do then? Let me see if I can do something here. Do you know what, people? I actually want to end and high. We have had massive people coming in today. I've not had this many people, and this is a dream come true for me. I normally trade with, I was trading up myself alone for many years, and now we are here. So thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys, and I see you soon. If you're shorting your dollar, yeah, true, but you're coming into the buy zone for next week, so you are, well, you can be right, by the way, but I don't believe it's gonna fall anymore. I think it's done falling, but if it falls more, you're right, I'm wrong. We will take it from there. Can you inform how pivot point strategy to use? I don't know what you mean by pivot point strategy to use, but it comes down to from your fundamental buys, then you find the direction, and then I use weekly buy zone to weekly take profit when I'm a buyer, and then weekly seller to weekly sell target when I'm a seller. So I'm looking for buys now, and this is where I want price to go up from. Okay. I will probably do better on this Sunday live or something, or Monday live. I think it's what it's gonna be now. On Monday, I will be live and I will show you guys everything there. Right now, I'm spent. So, yeah, have a great day. Please give this thing a like and give it a subscription. And let's see you on Monday. Boom.